Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Gonzo Book. I'm Jose. Shelly is sleeping in the trailer, and we are at Fort Meade, Maryland. And so far, so good. We like it. I'm going on for a little hike live on a live stream because I didn't like to do a hike yet. I didn't see any trails, so I'm just going to hike where I think the lake is at. And behind me is the entrance to the campground. And over there is the outdoor recreation building, somewhere over there. And this is the exit. I did a whole video on the whole campground. So if you're interested in going to Fort Meade campground, check it out. I believe I videotaped every site. So if you're looking for a particular site, this is a video for you. And I also videotaped the parking lot. Let's see. The building where you go in, and they have a little camp store in there. It's not much. They have the whole PX here. And a lot of rental stuff. You can rent out canoes. You can even rent out those little frisbee disc golf course or whatever. They have two of those you can rent out. That's a good idea, I think. Somebody is on. If you're on, please comment and I can see who you are. Like I said, I'm just coming on a little hike. I'm doing a little live. I don't got too much to say. It ain't gonna be too long. I'm just gonna go around the lake and back if I can find the lake. Yeah, Shelly is sleeping, and it's 8 o'clock, and I'm going to walk for about an hour just to get my exercise on. And she wants to go bike riding later, so bike ride is not anything for like exercise. It's just to go around and check things out. So I'm kind of like doing a scouting for the bike ride. Because I don't like when she goes on the roads. She's a little wobbly, and I don't want her to get hit by a car. So I'm going to try to find a place where she can go, a bike trail. Ooh, 4 people are on. Nice. I can't see my comments. That's why I don't have them on. There you go. Keeping it real with Bobby and Leslie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nice. Let me scroll up, see if anybody. Nope, you're the only one to comment. Cool. Thank you for commenting, by the way. In case you didn't catch it, I'm at Fort Meade, and I'm just walking around. I just left the campground. I'm on the road, and trying to find a lake. I was going to walk around the lake. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Somebody running with their dog. I used to be stationed here. Now, let me pick my words wisely. I used to be stationed at a unit here. I went here once, and then my duty station was actually Fort Dix, because I was there as Title 10, there to train the soldiers going through Operation Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom. So I was there for a year, and that was my unit. So, but I only had to go there once to to sign in and do my paperwork, and then I went straight to Fort Dix for a year. So I was officially assigned to this base at one time, but I have no idea where everything's at because I just went to the unit, did my paperwork, and went back home. Yeah, if you want to comment, please comment so I know who you are. I'll make sure I give you a shout out. The only one that comments so far is Keeping It Real with Bobby and Leslie. Let me switch hands here. So officially I'm on Fort Meade. They get a little, we're trained on operation security. We're always trying to, especially when I was in West Berlin, operation security was breaded into her. So when you see somebody with a camera and they're not doing anything, like taking a picture or whatever, we get a little nervous, and people get sometimes nervous. I was questioned filming the campground once, and I had to explain to them. They didn't stop me or anything. They weren't caring or anything. They were just concerned soldiers, and I just said, I'm just filming for YouTube. So when somebody wants to visit, they can view my video and get some information about it. Not everybody's into YouTube, but people are definitely into operation security. They call it OPSEC for short. Operation security. 4 people are on right now. That's cool. I didn't expect anybody to be on. They have a few campers here. Looks like they just parked. They got campers all over, but officially they're not the campground. They're just soldiers who bring their campers with to their duty station. Because I would have done that myself, because sometimes they give you, when I was in the National Guards, Pennsylvania National Guard, I can't speak for the other National Guards, but Pennsylvania National Guard, when I went to the unit, they didn't have anywhere for us to sleep. So, you just have to set up a cot, and that was it. Or you slept in the office or whatever have you, unless you wanted to get a hotel. And if you had a camper, you can bring your camper. Now you got to find room, of course. I never seen anybody bring their camper. And then you have a place to, maybe you can even move stock if they let you. Plug it in somewhere. All right, I'm on a major road. I don't see, there's nothing identifying this road. So, according to how I read the map, the MWR map, if I walk this way, I'll find the lake. But I couldn't tell you what road this is. This road might lead me to the PX. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of trailers over here, just parked along the side. So far, Camp Meade is very nice. I got 6 people on. RV there. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? RV there. Give you a little shout out. Thanks for joining. Even if you join for like 2 seconds, I don't care. And you commented. I don't care. That's nice. It's nice that you comment. Say good morning. Say good morning and go back to sleep. Only 4 people on right now. That's fine. This is the road I'm on. Let me see. Oh, I can't turn it around. Yep, when I'm doing live stream, I can't flip it. If you know how to do that, give me a shout out. Tony T, good morning. How you doing? Welcome. Tony, I'm just walking around, man. I'm on Fort Meade, and I wanted to get my walk on. I'm on this long road right here. It's a nice building, right? It looks like a firehouse. Okay, I'm not sure. Is that? Oh, there we go. Robert Avenue. I'm on Rock Avenue, and intersection to Robert Avenue. I don't know. I might go straight up Rock Avenue. I don't think I'll miss the lake. Yeah, I'll walk a little bit there. Fort Meade, Maryland. What we're going to do today is we're going to go bike riding. We're not going to go off base, I don't think, because tomorrow we might go off base to go eat dinner with Lamp. Yes, we're going to go meet Lamp. I feel so special. We're meeting them hopefully tomorrow. Now, they still work. So, they still work. So, after work, they might meet us and probably meet us. They're about a half an hour away, they said. Half an hour away, which is not bad. So maybe we'll meet in the middle and go get something to eat and talk, make friends. We never met them before. One time they were camping near our house, but I didn't know until they left. A lot of people, when they do their videos, they don't do them like right away. They keep them for about a month. You know, take their time editing it and releasing it. Some people are a little bit faster. Like what I like to do is, as soon as I do a video, I like to release it that same day, within 24 hours, let's say. Then I like to give the members only a chance to view it first. And I got a few members. I got 2 members. One is RJ Funches, is a member of the Gonzo Book crew. And I just got a member yesterday. And I forget his name, but thank you for joining. There's only 2 people on right now. I am going to stop like halfway on this march or this hike and eat a little bit of peanut butter and jelly and my Gatorade. Good morning, everyone. If you have a question, just ask. I'll try to answer. Anything about Fort Meade, I'll try to ask. I'm not an expert. Anything about Shelley? Okay, this is Redwood Road and Rock Road. I don't know. No, I don't want to go that way. I don't want to go through people's residential area. Now, when I was driving around here yesterday, they had a lot of places for the soldiers to housing. It's called housing. And they have a lot of nice townhomes and some apartments. And it's right on base, which is nice. And it's right around the PX and the commissary and the bowling alley and the banks and all that good stuff. My last video, I had all the square footage. This is, I forget what it is, so I'm not going to guess. It was about 2,000 less than Fort Dix. Now, Fort Dix, don't forget, is combined with. Okay, RB there. Are you going to the Hershey RB show? All right, let me just tell you, RB there. I will always be at the Hershey RB show. The reason for that is I live without traffic, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes away. With traffic, it's going to be 35, of course, but yeah. Oh, we got 2 soldiers over here running with their backpack. Cool. Nice. I have a small backpack, so now I feel inferior. When you have military soldiers, they pack that thing up big time because you have to walk with 45 to 60, 70 pounds of weight on your back sometimes. Depends on the mission, of course. You're not going to take everything with you, but if your initial walk, You have to take most of that stuff with you until you get a base camp and then drop some of that off. So yes, I would be at the Hershey RV show. Me and Shelly live in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. That is where the Hershey what is that called, that campground? Hershey Trails? No. I don't know. It's something where you have to join. You have to be a member. If not, you have to pay a lot. But if you're a member, I think it's free. Forget what it's called. I want to say Rosa Trails, but that's not it. And it's right in Lebanon, but it's on the other side of Lebanon, but it's not that far. And that's where the last year, that's where the Adventure Bandits. There's a stream right here, so I know that lake's in here somewhere. That's where the Adventure Bandits stayed at. I think every day. Oh my God, I'm forgetting everybody's name. Everyday Explorers. I forget what the name is. Darn it. They were there too, and a few others. Yeah, the Blue Ox was staying there as well. So yes, we will be at the Hershey RV show. Media passes, so I'm going to be there Tuesday. I feel special. I'm going to be there Tuesday, and Tuesday is a good time to go because not the regular population is there. It's just the media and the influencers and contractors and whatever else they have there. And you can still walk around the RVs, and you have the freedom to walk around and nobody's messing with you. Unless the RV dealer people don't want you there. But on Tuesday, they know why you're there. You're there to film, interview people, and all that good stuff. So why wouldn't they want to be filmed and maybe have a connection or two? Is beyond me. Some people are a little particular about that. Because they want to sell. They don't want to have you go in there and occupy that space. I can see that. We're not that popular yet, but some people might view our videos and might go to that RV place and buy an RV. Who knows? We are influencers, so that's what they call us. Content creators, influencers, YouTubers. That's the name they gave us. You will be there on the 13th. It's 13th. The 11th is Wednesday, so you'll be there Friday. Yeah, I'm planning on being there every day. Now, if I overdo it, and I'm there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I need a break, I don't know. But I'm going to be there Tuesday and Wednesday. I might take a break. Since you're going to be there Friday, I'll take a break Thursday. And try to be there Friday and Saturday. Shelly's going to be with me, but she can't come every day. Unless she's on her scooter. She might be able to do it. Wow, there's a nice little place to park your RV. It's nice that they give you all these spaces. Because the soldiers, like I said, come and they, ooh, that Class A over there is for sale. I don't know, it looks nice. There's an Alliance Paradigm. That's what Jen and Will have one of the new ones. Cool. Yeah, it's nice that they give them places to park where you're not occupying the maybe the campground itself. But sometimes they're only here during the weekend. So I don't know if they're considered as boot stocking or they're just parked here. I'm not sure. That could be a permanent parking space. We got 4 people on. Good morning, Gonzo from VA. Tanya, Cyrus. Cyrus, are you related to Billy Ray Cyrus? Is that him, the achy breaky heart guy? And of course, we all know his daughter. She's famous. Hannah Montana. We got 4 on. Nice. You got any questions? Me and Shelly, like I said, are going to the RV Super Show. Not sure exactly what they call it. And we're going to have a blast. We have a blast because we meet everybody there. Now, last year, we wasn't that popular, and there was nobody really recognized us, but somebody did come up to us and say, "Hey, you guys influencers? You guys have a YouTube channel?" And they wanted to take pictures with us. And I was like, "Sure." Gave them our card. Hopefully they subscribed. But the people we met are the ones that we actually watched. We saw the banks there. We had dinner with the Adventure Bandits. We invited them to dinner. Who else did we see? We saw for the first time Blue Ox. Blue Ox on the run. And Everyday Getaway. That's that channel. We didn't meet them there. We met them at the Florida RV show. Not everybody comes to the RV shows, but like Gone was the Winsleys. They never went to an RV show. They just don't do that. I wish they would. I would love to meet them without, having to travel down to Texas to meet them. Right now, they're not in Texas. I think they're in Louisiana, I think. Or Mississippi. All right. I'm going to turn here. What road is this? Taylor. That sounds familiar. If all fails. Ha ha ha, I wish. We met at the Glamp Out. My husband and I were walking our poodle and stopped at Sir Rich's site. Fred was there. Yes. And you actually recognized us. You say, "Hey, you're the Gonzo Book." And I'm like, "Yeah, thank you." It's nice to be recognized. It really is. And now, for me to recognize people is I have to watch their channel a few times. And I cannot remember people's names of their channel. I can't remember their names unless I watch them over and over and over again. And whew. So when I get introduced, I'm like, I think I saw, like Sir Rich. I watched a few of his episodes, and let me tell you, he's the coolest dude on the internet. That boy is, he's smooth. And I like some of his content. I don't watch him all the time, but I do catch it every so often. When you subscribe to people's channels, you do it for a favor. They subscribe to your channel, and then hey, we might go there and watch it sometime. But it would be impossible to watch everybody's channel. It really would. That means you're on the TV all the time. I'm watching it. So we do have our regulars. We watch the banks, all about the banks. We watch the Adventure Bandits. We catch Gone with the Windsleys came back, and we watched them. I don't watch All Things Peggy 2 as much because I get my kicks on the Gone with the Winsleys now. But when Gone with the Winsleys was on hiatus, I was watching All Things Peggy 2. All Things Peggy 2 is just like the title, All Things Peggy. And sometimes they had DJ and Don on. But I like watching Gone with the Winsleys. It's more RV related. Four people on, nice. If you got time, comment. I really don't know where I'm at on Fort Meade. I have a, you know, I was a navigator. I was a 13 Fox in the Army, and you had to learn how, you had to be proficient at navigating. And I was, even though I have a problem with my left and my right. Someone says turn right, I always turn left. Someone says turn left, I turn right. I always had a problem with that for some reason. But I was actually a decent navigator. I knew all the rules. I knew I could teach classes on it. I might not have been the best navigator, but I wasn't too bad. Map reading courses, I aced all the time. They were easy. One time I was in Mississippi. Uh, I forget what it's on the tip of my tongue, the fort that's down there. Training to go to Iraq. And of course, we're all civilians. Most of these people were only part-time civilians. They weren't full-time. And I was teamed up with my buddy, and he knew nothing about it. I had to do all the work. And we came back. We were tired. Now, we hit every site. I did make a mistake on one, but we figured it out. That's why it took us so long. I made a mistake on one, and it was a hot day. And when we got back, we were both tired. 'Cause we were both in our 40s, if I recall correctly. Yeah, 41 at the time. He might have been a little bit older. And I did all the work. He just followed. Kept me company, though. 5 people are on. Content creators. Oh, there he goes. Are we there? Gone with the Winsley said that they will be at the show. What? No way. I asked that on their live, and I don't think he said, I think they were thinking about it. Oh my God. If they're going to be there, I'm going to have to take them out to dinner, definitely. I got to call them up. No way. Gone with the Winsley said they would be at the show. Okay. Not that I don't believe it, I am going to go check it out to make sure they're coming. And if they are, yeah, I think they definitely miss out when they don't go to those shows, because you can meet a lot of your people that are subscribed to you, a lot of people that just watch you. They might not be subscribed, but they watch it, and you meet a lot of channel members. And that's a good time, because I'm not going to do meetups. Like, what I mean by meetups is like, you know, like the Bandit Bash. I'm not going to do a big elaborate thing like that. That's just not my thing. So definitely when we go to Hershey and the Tampa show, we're going to do meetups, you know, where you just go and meet people, and hey, we're going to be here during this time. You might not have a specific place. You might not have a specific place, but you meet up. Maybe meet up at your campsite if you have one. Like when we went to Tampa, we had a hotel. Yeah, so it's a lot of places you can meet up and have a lunch with them, and talk to the people that support you, or talk to people that you support. Now, who do I watch again? Oh yeah, the Venture Bandits, the Banks, the Winsleys, or they're the main ones. But there are a lot of I see the Blue Ox on the Run, because when you're watching their channel, you actually learn a lot. So they do some inspections, and they show you what they watch and what they go through. And not that you become an expert, but you get some ideas, and you can see what maybe you have to look for. If I get a big rig, I'm definitely hiring them. Sorry, I don't care how much it costs, because I'm not going to buy a $100,000 rig and not have somebody inspect it thoroughly before I buy it, because you can't. The RV dealer, they're there to sell you that rig, and how much money they get for selling you that rig? Not that everyone is dishonest, but they might not tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So Ivory Hall over here. Not sure what that is. Looks like offices for units. We will be able to make it to the All About the Banks meetup. Nice. It's Tanya. Please bring Billy Ray Cyrus with you. That would be nice. He can have a book signing or something. Oops. And let's see. If memory serves me correctly, you were Prince at Lamp Out. Great job. You were the star. You must be a big Prince fan. Yes. First of all, I was Prince at the Lamp Out 80s theme party, and I had a great time. And yes, I grew up to be a Prince fan. I was always a Prince fan during his 1999 days. And then when Purple Rain came out, my friend became a real Prince fan. And after that, that's all he listened to. And really, we went back to his first album, and that was great. So I knew I had his first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I think Purple Rain was his sixth album. And then that was 84. And then Around the World in a Day one came out. And then Under the Cherry Moon came out. That's where I think he did the the movie Under the Cherry Moon album. I forget what the actual album was called. And let's see. And then when I went to Berlin after I graduated from high school, when I went to Berlin, I went to 3 Prince concerts. Let's say that again. 3 Prince concerts. One was, I think, the Sign of the Times. No, it was a Sign of the Times concert. The other one, I believe, was kind of like the Love Sexy tour, were a combination of albums. And then the other one was like the one with Cream on it, Diamonds and Pearls, because New Power Generation was on that. So I went to 3 Prince concerts and I loved them. And I can, when I was at the Sign of the Time one, which was the best one, that was an awesome album. We were on the balcony. We were to the left side balcony, and man, I can see him so close. It was awesome. I wish we could recorded those. I mean, back then you had that shoulder support type camera back in those days. Actually, that was a video 8 era, so it was smaller, but still. I don't know if I have footage. I probably don't. Ooh. Jackie Forbes, good morning. I hope I didn't miss you. Jackie Forbes. Sometimes I talk too much and I don't see everybody that writes stuff. Yeah, have fun, Tanya, at the All About the Banks. All About the Banks meetup is going to be right after the RV show. That's too much for us. We're going to have to go to the RV show, and after we do an event like that, we got to sleep for a week. So there, we would have to travel down all the way to Savannah or somewhere where they're having their bash at, their meetup. And that's just too much. It's too much. And could I do it? Yeah. But some days I just can't get up. I have, something wrong with me and I just can't. So right now, luckily, I'm doing pretty good, and I'm not gonna tell you what I have, but it's sometimes I'm in bed for a few days. So when I do an event like that, I like to, you know, stay at home for a week. That's why we still at our house. We don't have we're not full time for a whole reasons. I got 5 people on. I'm very impressed about how many people are on right now. So thank you for joining in. And I know everybody can't stay forever. Usually when I go on my live, I'm just telling you what we're doing. I'll try to post. If you comment, I try to post it on the video so people can see your comment. Give you a little shout out. For the shout out, I want to give out this live is Ampy Glam since we're meeting them. If you don't know who they are, you probably do if you're watching this. But if you don't, go check them out. 2 veterans, now retired, and they started their YouTube channel after their son went off to college. And what they do is they do tours of RV places, campgrounds. They do show you. They go to RV shows and they do tours of the RVs. They give you updates like what's going on with the RV business, and they tell you what they think. And if they think negative, they're going to give you the negative answer. Or if they think positive about this particular brand, they're going to think positive. So they give you the scoop straight out. There's 3 people on. Cool. Oh, this might be the police station over here. See, no, they got the police, the emergency response team vehicle. That thing's huge. Well, at least that's what. No, it's Fort Meade Fire, Fort Meade Police. I appreciate everybody being on with me. Even if not, just put it on and then do what you have to do. Gives the live a little bit of more kick to it instead of me just talking to myself. All right, so before I get too lost, I'm going to try to do the 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and then you end up where hopefully you start it. And if you don't end up there, at least you're somewhere close. What I mean by that is I took a right turn, and then walked a little bit and took another right turn, and then walked a little bit and took another right turn. Hopefully it'll put me in line with the campground, and I can, when I get tired, I can just stop there. Because I didn't want this to be a long ride. I mean a long hike. If I find a bench, I might sit down and eat my peanut butter and jelly. So yeah, I can't believe I mean, it's almost August. So let's just take this week out and start on Wednesday. There is 7 weeks before the Hershey RV show. If you're still on, email me or I email you, and maybe we can meet somewhere at the Hershey RV show someday. Just tell me what day, and I'll tell you if I'm going to be there or not. Let me just scroll back up. The sun's in my eyes. I can't see. I hope to catch you next time. Cherie and John were awesome. We met them at the meetup. Oh, nice. Yeah. Hopefully meet them tomorrow. I mean, they're working, so hopefully, after work, sometimes you're just not up to it. Hopefully they're up to it and we meet halfway. If not, we'll probably meet them at the Hershey RV show. They'll probably definitely go to that. They don't live too far from it. They're probably not more than 3 hours away. It took us 2.5 to get here. They said they were 3 hours away. I mean, a half an hour away from here. So they're probably not more than 3 hours away from the Hershey show. They might even be closer. I think it was Club Meade. I'm getting a little tired. It was a little warm this morning. Oh, I know where Club Meade is at. Maybe Shelly and I'll go there eating today if it's open. Maybe I'll go in there just to check out what time. Club Meade. Yeah, maybe I'll just go quickly in there. Club Meade Loop. Yeah, I'll go in there. What time they open? Not sure if they're open on a Sunday. Ooh, I'm getting tired. Ooh, maybe there's a bench over here I can sit at in the shade. I did get a new backpack. It came the day I left. I didn't get to check it out yet. It's a little bigger. I think it's 60 liters. This one here, I think it's only 30 to 35. Club Meade. I'm not sure if I've ever been here. I mean, like I said, I've only been here once. So probably not. I might have been here twice, I think, maybe. I don't recall. This is going to be a nice, camera's crooked. This is going to be a nice spot when we head down to Florida to stop at. It's only 2.5 hours. And we get past Baltimore. And then stay here for 2 days and then maybe leave at night to try to get past Washington, D.C. without all that traffic. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I did not see the lake. I went past it. This is Club Meade. It just says Club Meade. So I don't know if it's an NCO club, Officers Club, or All Ranks Club. I'm not sure. If you know, comment below. I don't see times. Club Meade. Nice. I don't know. So I'll look on the map. He said there was a loop here. There's a picnic table right there. I don't know if I want to sit there though. Yeah, I might be able to go through this way. Yeah. So this might be our last camping trip until the RV show. I'm not sure. I wouldn't mind going to Thousand Trails. That's what it's called. Thousand Trails Hershey. And camp there. That's where everybody's camping at. Right there. So might as well just spend money and be at the house. And hopefully somebody invites us. Last time the bandits invited us to oh yeah, we met Delilah's Dishes and Destination too. They were cooking the food. And that was right before they started their channel. I think officially they started their channel maybe a couple months after that or a month after that, something like that. So I did a 90-90 right turn. So see where I'm at. I'm looking into buying a sleeping bag and a one-man tent. And that one-man tent is just for me to sleep in, nothing to be comfortable. Just to set up camp, and then head out in the morning. Ooh, I'm getting tired. I don't drink a lot of water like I should. I drink a lot of Coke Zero, and I drink a lot of coffee. So I'm starting to feel it. Oh, I'm gonna go down here and then turn up. I'm looking forward to drinking coffee when I get back. Nice. If you're on and you want to comment, if you haven't commented already, if you have any questions, ask them and I'll try to answer them as best I can. So far, Fort Meade has been very nice. So if you're interested in coming down and you don't look, like I said on that one video, the tour of the campground video, the actually RV campground itself is very nice, but it doesn't have a lot of amenities because you're on base. The base is the amenities. You got the PX, you got the commissary, you got bowling, you have an indoor swimming pool and probably an outdoor swimming pool, and some other stuff. Arts and crafts. They have a pet park, but you have to take the car there, or your bike. You know, your e-bike. This place is big, but it's not that big. So you have everything you need. Like we wanted to go to Walmart because I need to go to get a monitor because my monitor broke. But if I didn't need to do that, the commissary and PX. Firestone. So if you get a flat tire or you need some maintenance done, Firestone. All right, I'm gonna try to head back. the auto service center and the credit unions this way. I think I might be heading past the PX. I'm not sure. It's I started at 8, so what, 8:50? Yeah. Whew. Sunday morning, so it's not that much traffic out here, which is great. They have that Baltimore Washington airport around here. I don't think it's have the chartered flight space available there, and I wanted to go check that out. I might just go on the website and check it out instead of going to the airport. But uh, so you like there's a flight that goes to certain places, and they chartered a regular aircraft, and it's pretty much free. Probably like $22. I think last time I read $22 or something, because you pay for the meal. $22 for a flight. It's pretty good. But it's space available, so they have levels. And your levels are, active Army. They got number one, of course. Families of active Army that are going to you or heading to your other place that you're heading to. And then level 2s or something else. People on vacation. And level 3 and 4 or something else. And I think I'm in level 4. So because I'm in level 4, I might get bumped. But if you're desperate to go somewhere and the plane's full, you can sit there and wait till somebody gets bumped and they call your name. They won't get bumped. You might have people. Where's the trail there? I'll take that trail. Let me concentrate. It's people always cancel in the last minute. It's never over. They're never 100% full. At least that's what I read. There's always people canceling and all that good stuff. But you can get bumped too. Like if there's some guy going on emergency leave because the mom might have passed away or something like that. They go to the funeral, come back. Well, they have priority. So you might get bumped there. So, yeah, I plan on going to Germany. How many people are on? Just one. Good. Plan on going to Germany to visit family. And there's two little ones I did not visit yet that I wanted to visit. Take nice pictures with them, and hang out with them. And so they have some memories of me. They're very young, so there's going to be a lot of them. It's going to be memories from pictures. But Oh, this is the parade field right here. Let me show you what the parade is. McLachlan Parade Field. Oh, there's a good picture right here. Nice. Yeah. When there's a parade, they all come here, march here as a unit, get together, and they do whatever they have to do. Sometimes the battalion commander wants to talk to you, or the brigade commander, or the division commander, and they all come here for that person to talk to us. Or you might have somebody famous come too, and he might have it here, I'm not sure. I want to tell you the famous people I met while I was in the service. President Reagan, 1987, June 12th, 1987. The same day he made his famous speech, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. I wasn't at the speech, but I was there when he landed with Air Force One and his wife, Nancy. We got the privilege of marching for him. We were the honor guard for the Army. And then he had, of course, no, the Air Force wasn't more. It was the British and the French. They were there. So in case you didn't know, the British own a part of West Berlin. I believe they were the north, and then the French was in the middle, and the U.S. was south. We had the South Territory, and of course, the east of us was the Soviets. That was East Berlin. Just nice for the walk, but I'm ready to go back. Oh, somebody wrote something. I'd like to know more about that. We were asking about taking flights from Dover Air Force Base. Yeah, officially I was going to go out Fort Dix. They go straight to Germany. And we're in a sidewalk over here. Let me take the sidewalk, so I'm not in the street. Yeah, what was I saying? There's a flight to Ramstein. I think that goes from Fort Dix and this one over here, this Baltimore one over here. So they're both about 2.5 hours away from where I live. So it doesn't matter which way I go. And I want to do that. Shelly wants to go with me. So when she goes with me, I got to go her pace. So we might rent a car when we get to Ramstein instead of taking the train. If I was by myself, I would just take a train. Train would take about 8 hours to get to Berlin, or about 8 hours maybe not. Yeah, it's 8 hours to Berlin, I think, and you know. Let me get around these peaches. Thank you. Thanks. Hi. Ooh. I'm getting tired. What's the time? Ooh, right at 1 hour exactly. Oh, tripped. So yeah, I don't know exactly how it is, but I wonder if Shelly's not up to it. If I go by myself, I'm retired, so I can go to Fort Dix, sign up, and wait there 24 hours until my flight. I get on my flight, and as soon as I'm on my flight, I'm good because I go straight to Ramstein, and then Ramstein, then I can check to see where the train station's at. Take the train station up. The only thing I really got to worry about is where I'm going to stay. All right, I think the bowling alley and commissary right there, which is good. I know where I'm at now. This is where the commissary is at, the bowling alley, and the other building that's across from it is the EX. Check out our other videos. When we go to campgrounds, we try to give you guys a comprehensive tour of the campground. Not always, sometimes we forget. But I like to do it because it makes for a nice video. And sometimes I search for Fort Meade, and you get um, some nice videos. And I said, I could do better. I want to do, so that's why I did every site. So everybody can get a particular view of every site and some of the amenities and what you can rent out if they check out my other videos that we went to the PX and commissary. Commissary and bowling right here. I don't know if you can see that. And the PX is right next to there. So as soon as I get to this housing area, I'm gonna turn up there. And I should have turned, oh, this is good enough too. Burger King's over here. Bowling alley, like I said. And up behind me is shop bed and stuff like that. Gas station. That's where we went yesterday. We filled up. Any other questions? Let me see. Nope. That's the question I try to answer best I can. This is a better sign right here. Commissary, post office, bowling center, U.S. Exchange. Go. This is not a lane. All right, I'm about to take my other right turn, and that should lead me straight to the camp. I know where I'm at now. That'll lead me straight to the campground. I didn't know I was gonna walk this far. Sometimes when you're talking and walking, you're not paying attention. That's where the Burger King's at. We went to the Burger King. It was nice. We had that fiery chicken sandwich. It was pretty good. If you see there, that's the Burger King sign. I don't know if you can see it. Burger King sign. I got to cross this road here. I'm surprised they don't have a crosswalk because they have families right here that live right here. Surprised they don't have a crosswalk to go across. We have housing here, like townhomes. Typical townhomes, but they're nice. See, we've been through here a few times, and they have the, everybody has the same blue trash bins, but they're always out. I don't like that. You're always going to have that one person that overfills their trash bag. Like right here, there's trash on the ground here. I don't know if you can see that. There's trash all over. Because the wind's going to hit it. The people don't know how to do those trash. When you do trash, you don't put any loose stuff in the bin. You put it all in the trash bag. And you tighten it up. What I do is make sure it fits. We don't do that, they just fill up, put the loose bags in there, loose trash. So when they put it out, the wind hits it, and it goes all over the place. Things in a bag, it's not going to happen. So I've been here 3 days, and all 3 days, trash bins been out. So I hope they don't think it's okay to keep the trash bins out all the time. I wouldn't like that. If you walk around the neighborhood, it's going to all you see is trash bins, blue trash bins. And like I said, people not putting their trash in there right. I mean, what proper way is there? It's my way, okay? Put trash in the bin, so it's not flying all over the place. And I'm a little anal about that. I don't have loose trash. And when people at the house, sometimes they, somebody picked up Bentley's poop, and what they do, throw it right in the big trash bin. I'm like, no, that's the reason why I have a small trash bin in the garage, so you can throw your loose stuff in there. If it all goes in the bag, I tie it up, and I put it in the big bin. Don't open the big bin and throw your loose trash in there. Cigarette butts. There's a few people that used to smoke cigarette butts in there. I'm like, no, because I go in there and take all the trash out and I smash it. And I what I do is stomp on the trash bag. That's what I do. Make it flat so I can put more trash in there so I can close my lid. So when, if for some reason the trash guy doesn't, I put my trash out at night so it avoids critters trying to get in there. And if for some reason they don't pick up the trash, for some reason, it's okay. You can, it won't be stinky, it won't fly away. I mean, sometimes the wind hits it and it opens it up, but it's still all in trash bags. It's not going to fly all over the place. That's just me. A little anal about that. And I don't buy the cheap trash bags. I buy the decent one. Now I buy Walmart brand because they're pretty decent. But I don't buy the real cheap stuff like sometimes a company would buy because they need to buy a whole crap load and it saves them money, even though they have to double up sometimes. Like the prison, when I worked at the prison, they would buy these cheap ass bags, but you would always have to double up on it because they were ripped. So is that saving money? I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, you always have to double up on them. Man, they got trampoline there, trampoline there, trampoline over there. They must have had a sale at the PX on trampolines. Trampolines are fun until you miss where you're jumping to and go between those springs. And everybody says that won't happen to us, and that never transpires. They always take that chance, and their kid always goes right through those springs. Or sometimes the adults too, because they're over there trying to have fun, just like everybody else. Whew. All right, it's going to be a long one. I was going to try to make it short. There's only one person on, that's fine. I know everybody can't hang out for an hour and a half with me. And not everything I say is interesting to people. And sometimes I repeat myself because other people come on and then I just regurgitate some of the information that I already put out. Now, in case you don't know about how housing works in the military, let me just break it down kind of simple. You get a base pay. And if the Army provides you a room on base, then you're not going to get the BAH, basic housing allowance, BHA, something like that. I forget what it was. But if you live off post, they'll give you the that small amount, whatever your rank is, and they give you that a month. Each month you can pay your rent. Now, if you're married, you get a little bit more, of course, and you automatically have to live off post, unless you have something on post. But like here, they have housing on post. But they're going to give you your basic housing allowance and whatever that might be, like I said, according to your rank. And you pay that as your rent to whoever you're paying rent to. Now, on base like this, you just won't get your BAH. I think they just won't. They're not going to give it to you for you to give it back to them. That's pretty much how it is. Sometimes you get other little allowances. I forget why, but I was in Berlin. We got COLA, cost of living allowance, and what that was, we were in Germany, so everything in Germany is a little bit higher back in the day. So we would get our COLA allowance put into our paychecks every month. It's not like it's Social Security where you get a COLA and you get a raise every. No, it's not like that. Because as soon as you leave the base, your COLA changes because every place is different. So what they do is give you an allotment, a stipend, or whatever it is you want to call it, and every month. But as soon as you go back to a different location, like for me, I went from Germany to back to America. You know, it changes. You might not get a lot of people. When I was in Germany, our COLA was a lot of money, and a lot of people would budget on that COLA. Oh yeah, now I can afford a nice car, and let me get this, let me get that. And as soon as they get back to the United States, that COLA is gone. You don't get no COLA. So unless you live in like Los Angeles or something like that, where the prices are really high. So when they give you when they budget their money on that COLA, and all of a sudden you're making $600 less. This was back in the '80s, so $600 was, I don't know, $1,500 now. I'm not sure what it was. You start to get hurt. It's like you lose, getting a pay cut. You should never budget your money on the COLA. Never. COLA is just there to help you out with buying groceries. And if you, like when I was in Berlin, they would give you COLA. But if you shop at Truma Plaza, which was RPX, and the commissary over there, the prices are reasonable. So you're not wasting all that money. So you could have saved, everybody could have saved that COLA for the 3 or 4 years they were there. They would have like 10,000, 15,000 or whatever. Maybe more than that, 30,000. And they could have went back and bought a car. Sometimes you got to budget your money and not always buy stuff on credit. Now, if you need a car, you have to buy it on credit. You got to buy it on credit. But that doesn't mean you have to buy something that's out of your range still. When you first start out, you can't buy the nice things. When you start getting promoted, time of service, pay in there, and a few other things, yeah, you can afford a nicer car. But don't go too nice right away, and then you don't have enough money to do anything else. A lot of people will buy an expensive car that's actually in their budget, but they forget to budget gas, and they forget to budget maintenance. Because the more expensive car you get, the more expensive the parts might be. So I am not going to take a break. I should drink some water though. Get my Gatorade out. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Oh, I can eat the sandwich while I'm walking too. Let me see if I can find a place I can set my. We are at the turn to go back into the campground. Wilson Street is called. Campground. So this is my other right turn, and I made it right back to where I started. I did that on purpose. I did a right turn, right turn, right turn, and it took me to where I knew where I was at, the commissary. And it's like, well, I know how to get to the campground from here. That was good. Now, if I would have wasn't paying attention, took a left, right, then I would have been lost. I might have been way further out than I might have been than my normal capacity is. Like I've been here 1 hour and 20 minutes almost. That's right where my the longest live I ever been on that I was hiking. I got 3 people on. Oh, let's see if there's anybody. Nope. If you're on and you want to comment, just comment down below. I just made it to Wilson Street, and that's a street that goes straight to the outdoor recreation and to where I'm parked with my RV, the campground. And I've just been chattering. Been saying a lot of stuff, repeating a lot of stuff. There's a pavilion over there. And there's a pavilion down there too. Yeah, I'm gonna go down there. Belongs to this company, but this is the drug testing place. Forensic drug testing. Yeah, this is probably where they go and smoke, but I'm gonna sit down and have a drink of my Gatorade before I have another half a mile to go probably. Oh, yeah, this is nice. It's in the shade too. No one's gonna kick me out, I think. Watch out for wasps. Yeah, there's a smoking there. Oh, there you go. Sorry about that. It's all get my Gatorade. I'm not gonna stay too long. Crustables or Uncrustables, I should say. Oh, it's still cold. It's not ice cold like I normally have it, but I didn't put a bag of ice in there. But it's still good. And let me eat a little bit of that. Build up my energy and then finish out. This is Fort Meade, everybody. This is a good place to tell you to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I am a little tired. I'm not sure how far I went because I didn't have my watch on. If you have any questions, ask them. So this is how I do my lives until we get settled, and maybe I'll start doing some lives with Shelly. Once we have more things to say, more things to put out. I don't want to sit there and do it live and we have nothing to say. So, and I don't want to sit there and reading everybody's comments. That's not always fun. Some people do it. Like the Wednesdays, they know how to sit down and actually have a live. They are so funny. I just love watching them. Yeah, I think that's one of the best features of their lives. And I can relate to Don because he was in the military. We were the same rank. He's 7. And he was active the whole time. I was not active the whole time. And when you retire, trash and pack it. Oh, we'll take a trash with them. I'm going to sit. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. So if I'm thirsty, my last leg. Just drink it. Ooh, that was a good stop. That was a great stop. I got a few things I got to stick in here that I got. But I was waiting for my big backpack to come in. And that came in when I left. The day I left, that's when it arrived, so I didn't see it yet. That's why. Okay, I don't have time for this. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. All right, by the time you get back, it's going to be, about 1:40 maybe. Oh, let me look back, see if I left any trash. There's a rag down there, but that wasn't mine. Nope, didn't leave any equipment or trash. Let me go back up this hill here. There's 4 people on. Nice. If you have any questions and want to comment and want to say hello, just comment down below so I know who came. If you just joined us, we're on our last leg here, half a mile. I get back to the campground. I've been on for almost 90 minutes. I wanted to make it short, between 45 to an hour, but I was talking and wasn't paying attention. And it took probably a longer route than I wanted to. But that's fine. Got my exercise in. And I ran out of things to say, so I'm kind of quiet. Get on the sidewalk. Oh, I could have came up this way. Forensic toxology, Forensic toxicology drug testing laboratory. Yeah, like I said, I got a bigger backpack, and so I can put my. I bought a pad, but the pad doesn't fit in any of these straps. Most of the straps on this backpack are kind of small, and I was trying to put that pad I got, sleeping pad, and it wouldn't fit. It's too small. I tried to put my waist belt on, and it was just the straps were too short. And I'm not that fat, so got picnic area number 4 right here. They have a few picnic areas, and this is called Burba Park right here. I don't know if you can see the sign. And looks like they have picnic tables and all that good stuff. Volleyball net. The other day they had um, a party over here, a picnic party, and started early. They were out here early. Seemed like they were having a good time. It might have been a unit. There was a lot of people. Sometimes a unit has. It was Friday, I think. So sometimes what units do is they block off a certain amount of hours for, team building and family building. Uh, and they have picnics, and it gets you off half the day, but then you can just do picnic stuff. And it's mandatory to attend. If you don't bring your family, that's one thing. You have to be there, but you can just take your family and have fun. All right, I'm finally at the outdoor recreation building. We're close to it, and I'm not that far from where I have to be. Check out my video on the Fort Meade campground uh, tour. I think you'll like it. They have a lot of things to rent here. Canoes. I did not see the lake, by the way. I wanted to see it. And I think I just went all around this. I just didn't see it. Next time, when we go on our bikes, we can go there. So I don't know if it's right over there. Yeah. I think if I go straight, I can see it. Maybe. Which I want to ride the bikes on a trail, so I might cut through here to check out to get Shelly off the road. Yeah, that's what we do. And go down where it says that Burba Park or whatever it's called. This is picnic area number 3 over here. I don't know how much juice I have. 2 people are still on. So whoever's been on watching me, I don't know if you've been on the whole time or what have you. Thank you for sticking with me. Appreciate it. Or if you're new, thank you for coming on. This is the first live I actually had somebody on the whole time. Not sure if it's the same person, but that's kind of cool. I'm just going to end this when I show you my campsite. We just entered the campground. That's the gate over there. They gave you a code to get in, and I don't remember the code, but I remember the pattern. That's how I got in. So I've been walking for an hour and 35 minutes, maybe an hour and 25, because I had that 10-minute break maybe. Not sure if it was 10 minutes, but it was close to it. Usually I see people and I'm waving hi to them on my hikes. I didn't see too many people out, except for those people that were backpacking, but they were running and backpacking. Got to stay in shape. How you doing, sir? Nice RV you got. Pretty. Thank you. Yeah, another 100 meters and I'm done. Switch hands here. My hands are getting tired. All right. So, by the way, when you stay here, you're always going to have planes flying ahead. So you're going to have to get used to that. It doesn't bother me. It might bother some people. But if people don't like trains, you know, at the camp, I don't think that would bug me because I live right by a train track. So I don't think that never bothered me before. All right. Oof. My campground is right here. My campsite. Let me show it to you guys. Let me get a little closer. There it goes. Walking backwards. Nice. Let me get a little closer. There it is. A beautiful site. Nice. Cool. Well, thank you for coming along with us. I appreciate it. I'm going to see if Shelly's up because she's not up. She's got to be up because she's got to take her meds at 9. And I appreciate everything. Without further ado, we'll see you on the other side. Thank you.